Thank you. Thanks, Michael. So welcome, warm welcome, everyone, those live here and listening to the recording later, to roundtable number 7 of the Mindful CIO community. The theme for this evening is declaration number 7 of the Mindful CIO manifesto, which is we discourage long working days. So the intention of our roundtables to number 1, to explore ways to make the Mindful CIO manifesto a reality, given that the manifesto is aspirational, really. And secondly, to connect you with like-minded peers and inspiring leaders such as Angela Kolb, who is our guest speaker for this evening. So as usual, it's our acknowledgement of country. So the spirit of reconciliation, the Mindful CIO creators, contributors, and champions, we acknowledge the traditional custodians of country throughout Australia and their connections to land, sea, and community. We pay our respect to the elders past, present, and emerging, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples today. So some house rules, key points here. You are most welcome to use the chat box function throughout the evening. In the interest of time, would address them as soon as we can. And sections of the session will be published in our YouTube channel. This is the plan for the evening. So we have a little bit of a welcome introduction, and then we will welcome Angela. We'll have a fireside chat with her, and around 7:30, 7:40-ish, we'll move into the breakout room discussions, and then we finish with the debrief reflection, and we aim to close at 8:30 sharp. So for those who I haven't met yet, so I'm Nat. I have worked in the tech space for most of my career. Some of the companies you see up there, either I worked with them, like IBM and Ernst & Young back in Brazil, where I'm originally from, and others like Accenture, AGL Energy here in Australia. And some of the other companies are clients, partners, or organizations that I'm currently associated with. So eventually I transitioned from tech into coaching, facilitation, and training. And today I predominantly teach at Monash Business School, AIM, the Australian Institute of Management, and run my own executive coaching practice, specializing in tech leaders. Top prize, most of our regulars have a copy already of The Mind of the Leader, and if you're new to the community, you might be lucky this evening. For those who have attended last month roundtable, thanks for your contribution. We made a humble, still significant donation to the Black Dog Institute for their projects on mental health research and education of $108. So this is the list of the people we're expecting. Let me see how we're tracking. Oh, a few more people. Okay, great. Good to see a few faces arriving. The list of people that we are expecting this evening. And for the regulars, some of you've met before. As usual, we'll try to mix up you in the breakout rooms with new people, so you get to connect with new peers. And for those who are brand new to the Mindful CIO community, a warm welcome. And by the way, you will receive the slide pack later this week or early next week, so you have all the slides for your reference. So as usual, I'd like to kick off with a little bit of a poll, Menti. So if you could grab your phone and go to menti.com and type this code, or Michael by now will have already, yes, posted the URL. And if you can enter one word that comes to your mind when you think of mindful leadership. So what mindful leadership means to you in one word, please. And you have the chance to enter actually 3 words, so it's up to you. So one word for mindful leadership. And as you're doing so, as it might take a little while for us to receive all the responses, I will actually launch a poll, an actual poll on Zoom. The first one on what is mindfulness. So if you're done with Menti, you're welcome to answer this question when you're ready. So take your time. And it is a multiple choice, so you can choose more than one if you feel like. Okay, 4 of 11, 5, 6. So a few more people to 7. Just one more. Okay, and I'll close the poll. So showing the results. Okay, usually we also always have someone with a sense of humor, and we get the number 5. But yet majority answer from 1 to 4, and as a matter of fact, according to research, all of them are correct. So mindfulness can be defined as all of those statements that you can see there. Thank you. So oops, here a bit of echo from me. Let's see if we can see the results from Menti. Not just yet. Oh, here we go. Okay. So we have awareness, presence, empathy, empathetic, self-aware, trust, alignment, inclusive. I think I know where inclusive comes from. Authentic, authenticity, calm, holistic, reason, and clarity. Thank you. Wonderful. And the second and last poll for this evening before we continue. This one, again, related to mindfulness. As you can imagine, this is the Mindful CIO community, so we are advocates for mindfulness. What are the benefits of mindfulness according to research in your point of view? Again, is a multiple choice, so you're welcome to choose more than one. Okay, and I will end the poll, share the results. Very good. Yeah, as far as I know, guys, we do have, according to research, 1 to 6 is correct. Recently, I heard from actually a client saying that he's losing weight. He's losing weight since he started to practice mindfulness. So that could be an indirect benefit, but I'm not really aware of that one. But 1 to 6 are definitely correct. We have plenty of evidence, research demonstrated that. Very good. So thanks for engaging on that, on those activities. And I usually say that better than knowing from an intellectual perspective what are the benefits of mindfulness is actually practicing it. So I'd like to invite you to join me for 1 minute grounding exercise. I'm sure that it has been lots in your day before joining the session. So if you like to join me for this 1 minute grounding exercise, so please, you're most welcome to switch off your camera if you feel more comfortable. Otherwise, you can leave it on. It's up to you. So let's start with adjusting your sitting posture. So have your feet flat on the ground. And You're welcome to close your eyes if you feel comfortable to do so. Otherwise, can leave them open, slightly open, looking down, so you don't have any visuals distracting you. And the spine is straight, aligned with the neck. And next, bring your attention to the sounds in the environment. So listen to the sounds outside of the room you're in. So sounds in the distance. So listening to one sound at a time. There is no need to analyze or comment. So purely listening to the sounds. And then move to listen to the sounds in the room you are in. And you might notice there is a space, perhaps silence between sounds. And next, bring your awareness to your physical body. So just noticing the movements of the body as you inhale and exhale. You might notice the chest, perhaps the rib cage or abdominal area moving as you breathe in and out. Again, there is no need to modify in any way. Simply notice the body breathing. And next, bring your attention to the rhythm of your breath. So see if it's slow or fast, deep or shallow, long or short. Just noticing as it is, no need to change it. Good. And when you're ready, you can let go of the practice and open your eyes if you have them closed. And we'll continue our conversation. We'll turn into a conversation really soon. So this is a new slide that we put together. Last week, we were invited to speak about the Mindful CIO community at Bupa. Thanks, Phil, for the invitation. So we put this timeline, and I thought it would be interesting to share with you as well. So you can have a look if you're curious later on at your own leisure. But it shows the milestones of how the community and the manifesto came about. If you really want to learn more about us, our purpose, our vision, our mission, you're most welcome to have a look at the Mindful CIO .community website, where you find the new version of the manifesto, which is simpler, shorter, more timeless, and easier to remember, more memorable as well. So the Manifesto 2.0 was published, is available on the website as well. If you're not following our page yet, please do so, so you will stay in the loop and you learn about past events and upcoming events. And finally, the people behind the Mindful CIO manifesto and community. So we have our champions who have endorsed the manifesto and our contributors. And of course, I am extremely honored, delighted, feeling super privileged to have Angela Kolb today with us, who is our guest speaker.